Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. It's on the tongue so you know that it's sweet. Loving the flavor, I'm loving the treat. Know what I want, I know this what I need. Give me that bass, give me that beat. Hit on your tongue, I can feel an explosion. I'll take another if we keep it going. Yeah, tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. It's on the tongue so you know that it's sweet. Loving the flavor, I'm loving the treat. Know what I want, I know this what I need. Give me that bass, give me that beat. Hit on your tongue, I can feel an explosion. I'll take another if we keep it going.
Hello. Welcome back to Taste the Rainbow. How is everyone doing today? Hope everybody is staying warm if it is cold in your area. I'm doing great. Just decided to come over here on the second channel and do a live today. Today we're going to be discussing homophobia, something that we as gay people may experience from a day-to-day basis, or sometimes it's even frequent than that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know what homophobia is, the definition, but hey, it could be right up under you. I'll get into that later. Okay. So the meaning of homophobia is people who identify as lesbian, gay, or bisexual may experience harassment or discrimination from people who are scared of or uncomfortable with these identities. Have you ever been around someone who has hold on one second. Have you ever been around someone who makes you very uncomfortable because they're very uncomfortable about being around you, thinking maybe that if they be around you too long, that maybe the gayness will rub off on you or something like that, or maybe if they breathe on you, that you may they may all of a sudden have gay tendencies or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of homophobia in the world, and sometimes you just don't know where it's at because, like I said, sometimes it may be sitting under you. You could be working with a homophobic person, eating with a homophobic person, and you don't even know it. They can go day to day, live a normal life, and be the most homophobic person in the world. So today we're going to be talking about homophobic. All right, let me silence my devices. I don't want to be interrupted. Okay, so denying one's own sexual orientation and sexual identity, either to oneself or to others, even though one's thoughts, emotions, and natural instincts indicate otherwise. All right, so that is denying your own true identity, living a complete lie to please others but yourself. Have you ever been in a predicament, or you have to lie to somebody just because of your sexuality? You actually lie to someone because you don't want to be outed or called out or something like that. And I know a lot of people have done that, conforming to the dominant heterosexual culture while suppressing one's own individual expressions, feeling the need to constantly monitor oneself to act straight and avoid being exposed. May suffer stress, anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD, or other mental health issues due to the fear and consequences of becoming outed. All this pressure on a person can lead to bad circumstances. You just don't know how much pressure can be built up in a person when it comes to trying to hide your sexuality from someone that you love, um, not being able to come forward and let somebody know, hey, this is how I feel, this is how I am. A lot of people go through life and don't never tell nobody. They may go to their grave. They'll go to their grave not even telling anyone. Avoiding and disassociating oneself from the LGBTQIA individuals, especially in the presence of heterosexual company. Hiding your true identity of who you really are, privately and often securely and secretly, however one may stay connected with LGBTQIAs. A lot of people disassociate themselves when it comes to being in the community. Many people would rather be unhappy than to be happy. They'd rather make other people happy, like your parents or other individuals, just so that they won't be looked at funny or anything like that. But my main question for you is, are you happy? Feeling ashamed or embarrassed when seeing LGBTQI individuals, being gay, bi, trans, queer, and daily activities, social interactions, popular media or social media, feeling self-conscious or anxious when expressing oneself or engaging in activities in an environment or heterosexual privileges and norms. Do you know how hard it is to get the government to put the same sex marriages on health insurance? I know a lot of people who has gotten married to the same sex, and it's been hard for them to get the government and their workplaces to agree to same sex um, health insurance benefits. You have to go through the loops and you have to jump over everything to get this to happen because gay people have the hardest. They have it the hardest, honestly. And but some LGBTQIAs struggle with having healthy, long-term committed relationships. Many people be in and out of relationships when it comes to gay people because I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to gay relationships, it moves fast. Like, say for instance, like if you meet someone and then they want to move in together in 2 weeks, gay relationships move very, very fast. Don't ask me why, but they do. They do. They can be in love in 2 to 3 days, honestly. Um, I wanted to ask a question. Do you think a person can be heterosexual but love one individual of the same sex? Now, they only want you, but they claim they're not gay. Do you believe that? Say, for instance, I had met someone named, I say, Tanya. And I say, I'm bisexual, but I really, really like this girl, Tanya. And I think Tanya is the only one for me. I don't want to be with no other female, but Tanya. What do you think that make me? Hmm. But I know a lot of people like that though. I know a lot of people like that. Um, Refusing to acknowledge homophobia exists or is a significant issue in the LGBTQIA lives. Homophobia is everywhere. Everywhere. It sits with us, it smiles in your face. Someone who is homophobic can be looking at you, grinning with you every day. It speaks to you, but it doesn't mean that on a daily basis. Some people deal with you because they work with you and they have to deal with you. And you have to deal with them because deep down in your heart, you know that they got that they have a gown in their closet. You know it. One person told me one time, it was like, well, you know, if you see my wife and me at a grocery store, if you see us out and about, you know, just don't speak to me. I'm like, what? What? Nah, this guy actually told me this at my prior job. He was like, if you see me and my wife out at anywhere, he just said anywhere, just don't speak to me. I don't know if the woman was jealous, but I don't know if he just didn't want to be seen talking to a black person or what, but that's exactly what he said to me. And I said to him, I said, look, if you can't speak to me outside of work, don't speak to me inside of work. And that's exactly how I feel, because that's crazy. Judging, belittling, or making fun of other LGBTQI individuals based on homophobic bias and negative stereotypes. Say, for instance, gay bashing. You know how many times I have heard I can deal with two women together. I think it's sexy, but two men, I can't see it. Have you ever heard that before? A man can tell you, hey, I love two women. They sexy as hell. But I just can't see two dudes, you know, being together. Displaying intolerance and discrimination towards other oppressed and marginalized groups. Defending, justifying, and executing individual acts of homophobia. Say, for instance, in families and friendships, school, and workplaces. Defending, justifying, and supporting society, institutional, religious, political, and or cultural bias and oppression. Openly rejecting pro-LGBTQI initiatives and attacking advocates and leaders who fight for LGBTQI rights. Condemning and blaming LGBTQIA for causing their own victimization, oppression. Okay? All right. So there are 10 ways homophobia affects straight people. 10 ways, and we're going to discuss them. This is research I looked up. So some of the, commentary on my opinions. If you need to go and further research this information, please do so. But a lot of it would be my opinion, and I did look up research for it. So number one is homophobia forces us to act macho if we are man, or feminine if we are woman. This limits our individuality and self-expression. All right, so some men may have to show their masculinity when it comes to being around gay men. They want to let them know, hey, I'm not weak, I'm not timid, this is me, I'm straight. That's what this is saying. How many times have you seen a straight man act like a big Billy badass or anything like that to make it seem like they don't want the person that is gay or to seem like they're weak? What's going on, Chef Outspoken? Thank you for dropping down. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing well. All right, so homophobia puts pressure on straight people to act aggressively and angrily towards LGBTQIA people. Homophobic people, they have a hard job. I put it. They have a hard job. And being homophobic, if you don't know it or not, it's racist. It's just like person against our community. Homophobia makes it hard to be close friends with someone of the same sex. Like I said, when it comes to homophobia and you be around someone who's gay, they act like, hey, this is going to rub off on you. They act like it's a disease, that like gay people have a disease, that they're going to catch it. Homophobia often strains family and community relationships. Many households have been broken up over an individual coming out. And it's really sad. It's really sad. I was watching a movie the other day, and this young teenage girl, well, I think she probably was 20 or 21, I guess, but she looked real young. She was having, she was with this girl, and she didn't know that this girl had herpes. The girl had herpes, and she didn't tell her girlfriend. So when the girl went in there, she was like, "Hey, babe, I got to use the bathroom." She went in there and used the bathroom, and she saw that blood was coming out of, her vagina or whatever when she wiped. And I was like, dang, I said, she too old to be starting her cycle. That's the first thing I said when I saw her. I said, dang, she too old to be starting her cycle. And she was like, she came out the bathroom. The girl was outside knocking on the door. Babe, you okay, babe, you okay? So the girl finally answered the door with a, puzzled look on her face. And she was like, I don't know. It's something weird just happened. And she was like, what is it, babe? What is it? And she was like, I don't know, but when I used the bathroom, I wiped, and it was a burning sensation, and, spots of blood came out, my vagina. And I'm looking at the TV like, what? I said, well, that's more than a cycle happening, don't you think? So the woman was like, oh my God, damn. I'm looking at the TV like, what the hell are you damning for? What did you do? What did you do? And the girl was like, what is it? What are you talking about? And she was like, damn, you caught the herpes from me? And she said it's so natural. Y'all. It's like, damn, you caught the herpes from me? Look, you need to go to the doctor and have that checked out. So the girl knew she had herpes. She knew she had the herpes. She gave it to a girlfriend. And that's the shit I do not like. If you have anything, STDs or anything like that, you should be open and honest with your partner, because when it comes down to that, that's your life. That's your life. And this bitch, she openly had sex with her on multiple occasions, and gave it to her. And then calmly said, oh, well, you need to go to the doctor and have that checked out. I think I would have killed her. I would have put my hands around her neck and probably squeezed slowly. Chef Outspoken said, it's worse when our LGBTQI community is homophobic. Exactly. You are right about that, Chef. It's just bad. It's pitiful. What's up, Snooki? How you doing? All right. Well, thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate you. Okay. Don't work too hard. Yes, Chef. She had a breakout. And she did not even tell the girl. Now, that's one of them kind of like, look, don't quote me what I'm going to do, but hey, you knew about this and you didn't tell me. Jabber. But yeah, and then to get on over into the movie, she I'm gonna give you that movie, Chef Outspoken. You be giving me a lot of good movies to look at, and I will DM you that movie because it's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna tell you all of it because I don't like to be the bearer of surprises and spoiling everything like that. But I'm just gonna stop right there, and I will DM you the movie. It's good. It's really good. But yeah, this tramp gave her the herpes, y'all. And me, I'm thinking, ain't herpes on the mouth, like bumps on the lips? But then someone told me that was like, you can get herpes down below too, an outbreak or whatever. So, like, okay, I ain't never had no herpes or anything like that. So, so I wouldn't know. I would not know. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Chef Outspoken. And I think that like when kids come out, when they're younger and they come out, it's more pressure on them to tell their parents that they're in the lifestyle or gay or whatever. Homophobia often strains family. Homophobia causes youth to become sexually active before they are ready in order. Now listen at this one, y'all. Listen at this. Homophobia causes youth to become sexually active before they are ready in order to prove they are normal. This can lead to an increase in unwanted pregnancies and STDs. Okay? So, when they're young, they want to prove something in order to come out. So, they usually start younger, and that's when all the pregnancies and STDs come. Homophobia prevents vital information on sex and sexuality to be taught in schools. Without this information, youth are putting themselves at a greater risk. I know we never had sex education at my school. They didn't teach us about none of that. I know a lot of schools, they have it in there, but a lot of tangencies, they be like, look, our kids don't need to be taught no sex education or nothing like that. But I think awareness in schools, whenever you can get it, I think is very helpful. Especially with these hot ass kids running around here today. These kids is ooh. They come out the womb grown. I swear, they come out the womb grown. Okay. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up. But yeah, Chef Outspoken, if you're not too busy this morning, would you please hit the link also? I know Sparkle said he would like to get in on the conversation. Thank you for sharing and liking and all that good stuff. This is my backup channel, second channel. And, there are a lot of people who's scared to be in chats like this. Even though they're curious as hell, they are curious. They want to ask the questions. They want to know what's up, but they don't want to be seen in chats like this because, of course, if they be in a chat, in a gay chat, then of course they're gay, they're curious, they bi, whatever. But I feel like this channel is an educational channel. And I wouldn't think one way or the other if you came, drop down or whatever or not, But I have had some straight people ask me different kind of questions. I have, and I don't mind answering questions either if I can answer them. Homophobia can be used to hurt a straight person if they appear to be gay. Also, homophobia makes it hard for straight people and LGBTQ people to be friends. Do you believe that? All right, so have you ever wished you were not attracted to those of the same sex? I never thought that. Like I said, I've got two beautiful daughters. They're grown now. They're grown. Many people say that, okay, if you had daughters, you're not a stud. Have y'all ever heard that? Chef Outspoken, have you ever heard that if you had penetration or if you had daughters, you're not a stud? I disagree with that. Just because these studs out here has not been penetrated or has not had the D, for instance. But my thing is, if you're taking the strap, then you've been penetrated. So does that make you an actual stud in my book? Do it have to be a real peen or does it have to be a fake peen to decipher what you are? Come on now, tell me. Because either or, your vagina is being penetrated. It's being penetrated either if it's with a dildo or it's with a real peen. Okay? So, Have you ever tried to make those feelings go away? Many people have tried to make the feelings go away. A lot of people believe that a person cannot be born gay. I've heard it a million times before. Oh, you were not born this way. God did not make you this way. Heard it a million times. Oh, we're going to take you to the doctor because I don't feel like this is right. I feel like you just fighting with something that you just need to just talk to somebody about. What? Did I like pussy? You can take me to the doctor all day, every day, and I tell them the same shit. I love pussy. I was in love with my best friend. I think she was in, kindergarten, as a matter of fact. And when I saw her, it was just like my whole goddamn world just lit up. And I was like 5 or 6 years old, but I knew I was attracted to this person for real. And I was like, damn, what kind of feeling is this for real? I mean, she had some long black hair that came past midway on her back. She looked like she was part Indian, had those little chink eyes and shit. And she was. Then as she grew up into be a woman, she really was fine. And you know, I was trying to fight those feelings for really bad because as you get older, you don't want to jeopardize your friendship. You don't want to jeopardize your friendship when it comes to stuff like that, because what if I would have told my best friend that, you know, I was digging her, I was feeling her, and then she didn't reciprocate my feelings, and I have ruined the whole friendship, because we was friends from kindergarten to now. And she never to this day know that, you know, I had feelings for her. Never to this day. I never did tell her. And probably would take it to my grave. Have you tried to make yourself attracted to those of the opposite sex? Nope. 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 I mean, I will say that a man is attractive, you know, it smell good or whatever like that, but I've never ever wanted to go back to a man, ever. We can be cool, we can kick it or whatever, but as far as me being sexually attracted to a man, nah, I can't do it. Do you avoid interacting with lesbians, gay men, or bisexual people? No, I do not. I engage with all people. I interact with all people, lesbian, gay, straight, bisexual, trans, pan, A, whatever. I'm there. Do your feelings of attraction to the same sex make you feel alienated from yourself? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The day that I came out, it was like a breath of fresh air, y'all. It was like a breath of fresh air. It was like this big burden that just came off of me all of a sudden, and I could just live freely and be myself and just live my life. Just live my life. And, you know, when it comes to my life, there's only one. There's only one. And I'm not going to be miserable and unhappy not being with someone that I really want to be with. That's not happening. All right, so consider the ways in which homophobia has shaped everybody's attitudes, behaviors, education, and life choices. Perhaps your homophobia has stopped you from making friends with other LGBTQI folks or stopped you from attaining some of your life goals. For example, perhaps you have avoided mingling with other gay people because of your own rejection of your feelings, or perhaps your belief that gay people can't play sports prevented you from pursuing your passion for football in high school. And speaking of that, we played against this other school, and this is really going to trip y'all out. I'm going to tell y'all a story time. There was this football player named Tony. Tony was good as hell. Tony, she was the running back, and she could outrun all the guys, outcatch all the guys, and everything like that. But didn't nobody know she was a girl. The school that she played for, didn't nobody know she was a girl because she was built like a guy. She was short to the ground like a guy. And when she put on her helmet and she put on her what is it called, the pads and stuff like that, you couldn't even tell. Even with the shit off, she looked like a guy because she had like back then it was like a little curl. You had the Jerry curl with the little tapered off on the sides and the back hanging long and shit. She was cute. She looked like a guy. So come to find out, they found out she was a girl. When she went to change out, somebody saw her boobs or whatever because she had them pinned down, and they was like, "God damn, this is a girl." And everybody was like, "What? I don't believe this shit. You mean we've been getting beat by this girl?" Yes, the girl was fine. But, she had to stop playing football because she was a girl. But I feel like whatever a man or guy can do, a woman can do, and 9 times out of 10, we can do it better. I know men don't agree with that, but hey, I wholeheartedly think we can. All right, so homophobia can even influence how you function in a romantic relationship. Those with homophobia have been shown to have more conflict in their same-sex relationships. This can lead to domestic violence between the same-sex partners. But as long as you set goals for yourself, it's important to turn the effects of homophobia around, and goal setting is a good place to start. Try setting yourself at a goal and then try to exceed that goal. Be willing to work on your problems. Sometimes it may be easier to ignore your feelings and push them away. So all this really does is build them up until they become totally overwhelming. Don't never, ever feel pressured into doing anything you don't want to do, whether it be having sex, whether it be going somewhere you don't supposed to be going, your parents don't know nothing about it, or whatever like that. Deal with homophobia. You need to be willing to tap into feelings and address them head on. Do not ever push your feelings under a rug. Do not ever push your feelings to the side because, like I said, it's like a radiator, a hot, exhausting radiator. Once that radiator start pushing that exhaust and that pressure up through there, and it's the water, it's the steam, whatever, you take that cap off that motherfucking radiator, what is it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Shit, it's gonna blow up in your face. And you don't want your feelings to be like that. If you got something on your chest, you better get it off. Get it off your chest. I don't want nobody to build up on me. Because if you build up on me, you're going to get the right action right back, okay? I'm just letting you know. So it's best not to let anything build up. There go my tidal waves. What's going on, tidal waves? Long time no see, my friend. How you doing? I've been looking for you. Hope you're doing well. All right, so long as you are willing to work on your problems, as being homophobic, you good. I'd rather for somebody just tell me, hey, I don't like gay people off the start. If you see me, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna know I'm gay because the way I dress, the way I walk, the way I carry myself. You can see my avatar on this screen right here. You'll know I'm a gay person because the way I look, right? And if you're going to be homophobic and you don't like gay people, just let me know right off the rip. Even if I have to work with you, beside you, or anything like that, do not fake it to make it, okay? Don't fake it to make it. Because a lot of places now in the job forces, you can actually get fired off your job if you have hate against our gay community. It don't take much. It don't take much at all to say, hey, I'm being discriminated against. Like I said, it's just like being a racist. It's just like being a racist. No different. What's up, Vibrant? Thank you for coming through. No, Vibrant. Tidal Wave, you know I'm not gay. Don't let the look fool you. I'm not gay. You know I got on these heels over here. I got on this fingernail polish. I got these tracks in my hair. I'm looking like Beyonce over here. You know what I mean? I know you just teasing. But yeah. But like I say, don't never let anything pressurize you to building up and just like taking it out on anyone. And I always say, talk to your children. If you have children, always have an open communication level with them, because when my kids was growing up, I always wanted them to come to me about anything. I always let them know, look, if you come to me, I promise you I won't get mad, because that's one reason why kids don't want to come to their parents today. The backlash, what'll happen if I tell you this? You're gonna be mad. You're gonna ground me. Da 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 da. But no, you have to have an open communication with your kids, because, like I say, you don't want the outside world or anybody else raising your kids, telling them or trying to raise them outside your home. You do not want that. So I always had a barrier with my kids. Like, look, if you have anything to tell me, anything at all, even if you think it's small, there's always a door open to come and talk to your mom, okay? And it's been great. It's been great to this day, okay? So evidently I'm doing something right. People with homophobia may suffer from shame and anxiety. They may also have a poor outlook of other gay people, including their partners. Although it may be difficult, everyone, remind yourself why you are doing this. For example, your goal might be to overcome the negative feelings regarding your sexual orientation and to feel happier about it. Learn to love yourself. If I don't tell you anything today, and if you don't get anything out of this commentary, learn to love yourself. A lot of people be going through life not loving themselves. And I always tell people that you have to love yourself before you love anyone else. Because if you're giving all your love to someone and you're not loving yourself, how is that going to work? It's not going to work. It can be easier said than done. It may take some of your time. Try doing things that build your self-esteem. Self-esteem is a big thing, y'all. Some people don't have it. Some people need it. For instance, develop a sense of style or find a way to express yourself that you weren't able to do in the past. These things will help you to build your self-image and your self-esteem. With me, as I was growing up, and I had all kind of feelings growing up. And I'm sure y'all have too. Whether you're heterosexual or you homosexual, whatever. You just have a whole lot of feelings, whether it be attracted to the same sex or opposite sex. And my emotions was running wild. I mean, it was everywhere. My emotions was everywhere. And, you know, when you're growing up in a country town and you don't have a lot of outlets and stuff like that, you just have to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And eliminate the sources of homophobia in your life. Often, if you've had a bad case of homophobia, your social surroundings are entrenched in an anti-gay thought. Just over in Atlanta, a couple of years ago, this gay guy had been lynched up in a tree, hung. And do y'all think hanging is gone from now? It's 2020. Well, then it was like 2021, 2020. And we think that this shit still don't go on in our community and our lives. To this day, it's 2023. People are still getting lynched somewhere. Hopefully, I never experienced it, but trust and believe they're still being hunted down like dogs in the woods that we don't know nothing about. They still getting, mistreated and stuff like that. And that's crazy. But yeah, this black guy, he had got lynched up in a park in Atlanta. And I'm like, wow, the hell? Damn. That's why I always tell my kids, look, and my nieces and nephews, y'all need to stay in a safe place. Don't never meet nobody by yourself. Especially if you meet somebody for the first time, you better go to a public place. Don't be trying to go in nowhere, private and shit like that. You need to go to a public place, and it needs to be well lit up. Well lit up if you're trying to meet somebody for the first time. Steer clear of homophobic people. Like I said, shit, if they don't put it on their sleeve, on their forehead, tattooed on their forehead, you won't know unless a lot of people give off vibes. I can pick up on some people vibes every now and then. And if I be around you long enough, I can pick up on anything. And when you working or going to school with people who make negative comments or remarks about gay people or tell jokes about gay people, 9 times out of 10, they're homophobic. And if this is the case, you need to keep your distance away from these people, because if they're homophobic, they don't mean you no good at all. None. Like I said, they eat with you, they smile in your face, shit. And then behind your back, they can be cutting it. They can be cutting your back out behind your back, because they don't like you. They don't like you. You may also want to report the person to a human resources representative. It was like, I guess 10 years ago, I was working another job. This lady told me, she was like, you like females, don't you? I said, what business is of yours? Because I'm like, what the fuck? Because everybody at my job knew I like females, but this specific lady, she was in the church. And you know how these church people are, y'all. You know how these church people, I'm like, oh my God. And I really hated going around her because she always had something slick to say. So this specific day, I was doing my work or whatever, and she was like, you know you're going to hell, right? I said, what? What did you just say to me? You know you're going to hell, right? And if I wanted to, I could have took that lady's job right then and there. I could have told, went to HR and told her exactly what she had said to me, but I'm not that type of person. I'm not. And my response to her was, well, you know what? If I'm going to hell, I'm going to meet you right down there. We're going to be right down there together. So, and I don't know why, but people who go to church think they're the biggest, like they can judge somebody. And that's that. And I always say the biggest sinners are the ones in church. They are. They be the ones coming from the club, going straight to the church, smelling like alcohol, weed, and everything. Just because a person go to church does not mean that their heart is cleansed. It's not. The devil sung in the choir, had the most beautiful voice. So a person going to church, you can't tell me nothing. Especially if your heart is cold as ice and nope. I can stay right at home, read the Bible, talk to God, and be just as good. I can be just as good. But yeah, steer clear of homophobic people, because once a person show you who they are, that's exactly how they are. Person keeps saying, oh, I'm just playing. No, the hell you wouldn't. You was not playing. You was meaning what you're saying what you was meaning. All right, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. All right. And I always say, surround yourself with homophobes. Surround yourself with the people in the gay community, because a lot of people can use support in the gay community also, and you can have someone to talk to. And that's the thing about it, y'all. That's the thing about it. If you have support and you have someone to talk to, then you got big ups. You got big ups. But I can say that in 2023, it's more lenient when it comes to being gay, because back in the day they frowned on being gay, really frowned. Like they would burn you at the stake for being gay. That's crazy too, but hey, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna be walking around here being with somebody that I don't want to be with just because people that I love want me to be with that person. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's too late in life to be trying to be with somebody that you don't want to be with. Am I right or wrong? But all right, so I wanted to take this time right now, you guys, to tell y'all that I will be doing another contest or challenge that will be coming up. I haven't decided the date yet, but I have put it out there. And I will be I'll be announcing on my other page too. But I'm gonna start here. It would be in them jeans contests. And hold on one second. Let me pull it up. If I download it. Let's see. Okay. So this right here is going to be my In Them Jeans contest. Male, female. I don't know the price I'm gonna put out there yet. Like I don't know how much money it's gonna be, but if you feel like you have what it takes to be in some jeans, I mean they don't even have to be tight jeans, as long as you're making them look good. And you could be walking out of the bin zone with some money, okay? So this will be my next contest coming through. In Them Jeans contest, make them jeans look good. You could be winning some money. How you doing, Watermelon Sugar? What's up? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, dropping down. Appreciate you. But yeah, I know there has been a lot of contests lately, and there's been a whole lot of fuckery lately too. Been a whole lot of fuckery lately. And, I've just been kind of just sitting back and just looking, maybe drop down every now and then and say hellos or whatever, but it's people take this damn YouTube too serious. They take it too serious. And I just be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Who are the judges? I don't have the judges for that one yet. I know Tony Montana had asked me, could she be in the next judging contest that I had? And I told her yes. So I know she will be one of the judges. Tony Montana. I had asked her last night, did she still want to be a judge? She was over at my Hales last night, and she said she did. So that's the only one I have right now. It's Tony. Why do you ask, Miss Watermelon Sugar? And how you been? I haven't seen you around lately. But yeah. Let me see. It was either In Them Jeans or the moaning contest. I don't even think y'all ready for the moaning contest for real. I'm gonna put that on the back burner. Put that on the back burner, the moaning one. What is my next competition? My next competition is going to be In Them Jeans contest. Let me pull it back up. See who can, make them jeans do what it do. It is going to be this contest right here. Let me remove the comment. It's going to be In Them Jeans, male and female, and it's gonna be hot. Yep, In Them Jeans. It's gonna be hot. Oh yeah, busy working. Well, at least you got a job. A lot of people can't say they have one, so that's good that you have a job to go to. Yeah, but it's gonna be later on. It's a lot of challenges coming up within the months and stuff. So I just have to like squeeze mine in between theirs, or either probably wait to the first of the year, probably January, and put mine out there. Make a fresh start. I haven't really made up my mind yet, but so you have to be packing. No, you do not have to be packing in the front or back. You only have to make the jeans look good. I've seen some flat asses. I've seen some flat ass women who make their jeans look good. So you don't have to be packing. So stop it. I think I'm gonna make a flyer with the flat asses. Okay, I'm gonna make a flat ass flyer and show y'all that. Hey, and I'm gonna make a BBW one also with the big women, because you know big women, they be slaying now. They be slaying now. They be wearing them jeans. Shit, y'all better not sleep on the BBWs for real. It's all about how you carry yourself and how you wear them jeans and wear your clothes. Because I've seen some little people, skinny people, they don't even know how to dress. They don't. I be looking at them like, damn, what the heck? Where you get that from? And don't nothing be touching, nothing. I'm like, God dang. And then I see a thicker woman come through and they be handling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. I agree. That was my wife. That was my wife. Aaliyah didn't have a big booty and she made jeans. She really did. She did. And that's why I said you don't even have to have a big booty to make jeans look good. She had her swag and shit. So Aaliyah, she was like one of the faves. Tidal Wave had jokes. Sometimes a pancake is more filling than a biscuit. So I get, hey, it is what it is. A flapjack, what you mean? A flapjack is more fulfilling. And a waffle, you know them waffles with the dents and the dimples in them. So hey, it's just all about having fun. It's all about having fun. I'm sure I probably have a lot of people who will enter because you know a lot of people have sexy bodies, so they want to show their sexy bodies off. So it is what it is. But if nobody's going to hit the link and come up, I'm going to end this live. Thank everybody for coming through. Please share and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna have to start coming over here more and putting in some content over here because I haven't been over here in a minute. And I have been neglecting. I've been spending more time over there in the bin zone because people know it better, I guess. I guess it's more active or whatever. So, but I will be back over here more to, get more content. All right. So with that being said, everybody, y'all have a blessed Thursday. It is cold as hell here. So I'm going to try to do some things around here before I lay it down for the night. Y'all be safe out there. If you have to go out, please bundle up if it's cold because shit, it's colder than a witch's titty. How did they say it? It's colder than a witch's titty and a copper bra face down in the snow. It's colder than a witch's titty and a copper bra face down in the snow. And you know that hoe is cold. When is my get together? Which one are you talking about? Which get together? Because maybe you saying something I don't forget or whatever. Or are you talking about the fly out with beans like the? Is that the one you're talking about when I fly to see somebody? Watermelon sugar said polar bear nipples. And them mugs cold too, for real. That's somehow how an animal have to adapt to its surroundings. Like a polar bear will not get cold like what in their habitat because of their fur and stuff. Benscation. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll probably be the first of the year. I'm gonna get that together. The benscation. Was it benscation? It was something else. It was named something else, tidal wave. Damn, what was the name of it? I have to go back and look. I know I put it on my community wall. But yeah, it wasn't. We had changed it from benscation. But I think that would be so fly if we all get together and chill and mingle. Would you be willing to come tidal wave and chill with us? I know Watermelon Sugar gonna be there. She one of my trusted mods. She'll be there. And you know, I always try to make everything, you know, compromising for everybody so they can, you know. Okay. Benscapade. That's it. And look, you spelled it wrong. So look, it's the Benscapade. Yeah, the Benscapade. Benzibucation. It's the Benscapade. All right, so Tidal Wave say she is down. Oh my God, Watermelon Sugar. All right, okay. You don't deal with folks like that. Okay. I'm not gonna pressure you, okay? You was close because look, you got it open for me so I could, you know, finish it. When I saw the Benscapade, whatever the hell, I knew it was the capade. It's Benscapade, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a blessed Thursday. With that being said, y'all, I will get more information on the Benscapade since Tidal Wave mentioned it. And just know that I do not give no fucks, y'all. When it comes to shit outside of family, friends, I give zero fucks. Okay? And I am out of here.
Yeah, tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. It's on the tongue so you know that it's sweet. Loving the flavor, I'm loving the treat. Know what I want, I know this what I need. Give me that bass, give me that beat. Hit on your tongue, I can feel an explosion.